Parasha meditation, Parashat Shemini. So this is the Parasha about Aaron's sons meeting their untimely death through the excitement to actually to offer and sacrifice and get close to God. And it says, now Aaron's sons, Nadav and Avihu, each took his fire pan, put fire in it, and laid incense on it. They then offered a strange fire before Hashem, one that he did not command them. A fire came forth from before Hashem and consumed them. Thus they died before Hashem. So what's so wrong with what Aaron's sons did? That they had to pay for it with their very lives. After all, they were holy men and very close to Hashem. They didn't have in mind to sin at all. On the contrary, when they saw the new fire descended from heaven to consume the burnt offering, they decided to add their own fire out of their excitement and love for the holy. We learn that from the word vaikru, they took, which is a word that denotes happiness. So what was wrong with what the sons of Aaron did? And I think it's important to contemplate on that because it reflects something very much pertinent in our time as well. Because they were excited, they want to serve Hashem, they wanted to get close to Hashem, just like people want today. So what was the problem? The problem was that they did something they were not commanded to do. Maybe this is familiar. People today sometimes want to do what we feel connected to, what we're spurred to do, but it may not always be what Hashem wants us to do. And so Hashem taught us this lesson in Aaron's sons. They offered a strange fire before Hashem, one he didn't command them. They took the initiative on their own to do what they thought was right without first checking with the established authority, their father Aaron and their uncle Moshe, their uncle Moses. So maybe some people may think that's perfectly fine, but God evidently did not approve. Inventing new ways to worship without consulting Torah authorities may be considered as taking divine service lightly. So this is the importance of halakha, keeping the Torah commandments and keeping the laws as they're being brought down to us in the Shulchan Aruch, with the commentary of the Chafetz Chaim, the Mishnah Berurah. Because also in our time, we're a generation of love rather than fear. So we all too often experience the desire to act spontaneously, expressing our personal love and excitement without first making sure that our actions are actually in accordance to accepted halakha. On the one hand, we mustn't become halachic robots, losing our feeling of love and excitement for the mitzvah when discussing hair-splitting differences of, for example, how many grams to eat at a certain time on a Pesach night, how many grams of matzah to eat within how many minutes. Yet we cannot just follow our heart by lighting Shabbos candles, overflowing with deep intentional devotion 5 minutes after sunset. We have to find the right balance between keeping our heart engaged and excited and at the same time keeping the laws within the boundaries of the halakha that's brought down from generation to generation from the elders and the wise of each generation, from the Torah authorities. While we must strive to emulate the passion of our son, let us not forget that their lives were taken in order to teach us the importance of balancing personal intention with correct outer action. The measurements of halakha are the vessels to contain the light of our love and excitement. Without the proper vessels, this light becomes a strange fire. We have to always remember to balance the light with vessels. So halakha is the proper vessel, and that's also important in Emunah healing, that we have to, when we work in spiritual healing, it has to be according to within the parameters of halakha. So here we have a meditation to help us to gain these vessels to contain our light. So sit down in a relaxed, comfortable position and close your eyes. Raise your right hand in front of your face, placing your index and middle fingers on the ridge of your nose. Inhale deeply, bringing all the air into your lungs. Then exhale completely, pushing all of the air out of your lungs. Close your left nostril with your ring finger, not your right finger, but with your ring finger. Okay, close your left nostril. You see here with your ring finger, and inhale slowly through your right nostril. Slowly. Now close your right nostril with your thumb and exhale through your left nostril after removing your ring finger. Slowly. Now breathe in slowly through your left nostril to a count of 4. Then close your left nostril with your ring finger, keeping your index and middle fingers on the ridge of your nose, like me. Hold your breath for a count of 2. Before opening your right nostril by removing your thumb, now breathe out slowly to a count of 8. So the breathing out is always double as long as the breathing in. Breathe in slowly through the right nostril to a count of 4. Then close your right nostril with your thumb again. Hold your breath for a count of 2. And then open your left nostril by removing your ring finger and breathe out slowly to a count of 8. Let's repeat this breathing up to 5 times, okay? Okay, I hope you got it. You can watch how I'm doing it. That was one cycle. Now we're doing the second cycle. In through the left, the count of 4. Hold it 2. Out through the right, count of 8. Start circle 3. Cycle 4. Last cycle. And then you just close your eyes and just breathe normally. And just feel the effect of this breathing exercise and feel Hashem's light on top of your head. Always, the breathing in is half as long as the breathing out. And the holding of the breath is half as long as the breathing in. You can play with it. You could do 6 in, 3 hold, and 12 breathing out. I started with an easy way, with a shorter, quicker way, but the slower that you breathe in and out, the more powerful, the more difficult as well. Allow your mind to scan your consciousness for a mitzvah that you love and connect with. It could be cooking for Shabbat, visiting the sick, helping someone in need, or engaging in your favorite part of a Jewish holiday service. Dwell in your mind's eye on the mitzvah you personally feel a great passion for, a mitzvah you really enjoy. Now imagine doing this mitzvah not only with your ultimate love and excitement, but also with precision and attention to detail. Note the correct timing and exact amounts, in addition to the order of the particular words you need to pronounce correctly. This way you have a vessel for your love and excitement. Resolve to study up on the details of your favorite mitzvah and or consult the rabbinic authority for fine-tuning your performance of this chosen mitzvah. So when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come out of the meditation. Rashi teaches us that the death of our sons took place by 2 threads of fire that entered into the nostrils and extracted the souls from their body. The nostrils connect our body with our soul. Actually, in Hebrew, soul, neshama, shares the same root as the word in Hebrew for breath, neshima. This is because when Hashem originally imbued the first human being with a soul, he breathed a living soul into Adam's nostrils. By slowing our breath and breathing in a measured way, we can fine-tune our connection between body and soul, between action and intention.